Mine is a short speech, and to begin with, let me end here. May I sit down? Well, I have been where you are many times in this very ground, because when you are speaking to young people and they have been sitting for long and their parents have come with trunks full of food and envelopes full of money, and you are looking forward to seeing your siblings, definitely anyone who makes a long speech is not a source of amusement. I have said I've been there where you are, and here I am now. 20 years from now, you'll wish you had listened. I am where I am because I'm one of those who used to listen. What is said from this podium, whether by the bishop, whether by the headmaster, whether by the chair of PTA or the chair of board of governors, whether by a minister or anybody else privileged to speak from here, can only have meaning if you pay attention. It's like those seeds spoken about in the Bible. Of course, some of the seeds will fall on rocks, they will not germinate. Some will be picked up by birds, some will fall under thorns, but some will fall on fertile soil and they'll germinate. I'm one such seed because I paid attention. It will be a matter of great pride in future when you are talking to others and referring to this day. Many of the things that have propelled me forward from a very humble background, as you know, my mother left me when I was only 8 months old. Maybe some of you are like me. My first school stopped in P6. And I came to Namilyango College as a back door. Because I didn't come here in senior one. I think when I come to talk to you, I'm telling you about the journey I have traveled. And in future you'll be saying, I was there when Namilyango was 122 years old, and the Minister of Justice, who had been abandoned by his mother at the age of 8 months, and who went to a village school where cars were only seen every once in a while, maybe once in 2 months, who had to dig before going to school, and who came to Namilyango, and the S3 students told him they had given him the last position permanently. It was therefore my duty to prove them wrong, and I did. Wouldn't you want to listen to that story? Anyhow, I just want you to know that you may pick a few things which may give you that extra push you need no matter what you are going through. I apologize that I missed last year, but I'm told my sister-in-law or our sister-in-law, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, was here. I have promised that I will go and brief her about what is happening here. She made a very generous contribution, and we thank her for it. I know there are a lot of people talking about our sister, the Speaker, nowadays, but I can tell you as somebody who knows her very well, that if you went to her bank account, you will find nothing. She is just busy giving away all that money they are talking about. And Namilyango is a recipient, and Namilyango should be a rightful recipient because that money is budgeted for. I am telling you that with authority. Don't mix up politics with the social responsibility of a well-placed person. That's all I can say on that subject for now. I will have more to say later. My Lord, the Bishop, thank you for your homily. Thank you for loving Namilyango College. Thank you for presiding over this important occasion. And I thank all those who came with petitions, particularly the students. The petitions became so many. At one point, I almost thought the fans of Man U were also going to bring their petitions, praying for a miracle. Because I think their case right now looks hopeless. So, my Lord, I think they were thinking perhaps through you, they would ask the Almighty to intervene and give them somebody who can shoot straight at the goalpost. So I will deliver your messages. The Prime Minister was the one supposed to be here. I was supposed to be seated there as one of the distinguished OBs. But by a stroke of luck, I now find myself where the Prime Minister was supposed to be seated. The headmaster said I got a short notice. The truth is, there was no notice. To many of us, this is a reunion. I'm finding old friends, people I had not seen for long. And we thank Namilyango for providing this occasion. I have the Prime Minister's speech, which is very short, but let me say one or two things. First, Namilyango is an ocean of knowledge and character building. You can go to the ocean with a spoon and you'll get a spoonful of water. That's your choice. And don't blame anyone when you arrive home with only a spoonful. You can go with a bucket, can go with a jerry can, you can even go with a water tanker. The choice is yours. So to the OBs, I ask the question, how much of Namilyango is still left in you? Have you given up on life? Do you still have the Namilyango spirit? We are distinguished by the two sports for which we have always been well known. One of them, I think, has been suspended. We are distinguished by the sports of boxing and rugby. Our boxing coaches always told us, fight one more round. In other words, don't give up. That is the Namilyango spirit. Even if your back has hit the canvas and the ceiling of the boxing ring is rotating, you must hear the voice of the coach telling you, fight one more round, come on, get up. And I want to tell you, even me, where I am, I'll keep fighting one more round. And I ask all of you to continue fighting one more round. The other sport is rugby. The rugby coach always says, hold on to the ball. Even if one of your teeth is flying out of your mouth, even if you can hear your ribs cracking, the coach says, hold on to the ball. We will deal with that tooth and the ribs later. That is the embodiment of the Namilyango spirit. So my dear OBs, let's hold on to the ball, whatever it is. Let's fight one more round, no matter the challenges we are going through. Namilyango is also a spirit-led college. You are told about the Mill Hill Fathers. When the church first was planted in Uganda, people thought that all English were Protestants. So they had to bring some English people who are Catholics, because the English are the ruling class in Britain. And people thought that there were no English who were Catholics, because the ruling class was Protestant, just like here the ruling class was Protestant. So they brought real English men and even English women, like Mother Kevin, the founder of the Little Sisters. I think they started somewhere around Kokonjeb. These are stories you must know to prove to yourselves that when a problem has been well stated, the solution can be found. So today we pay tribute to the founders of Namilyango College, missionaries driven by their zeal to preach the gospel. My Lord Bishop, our motto, as these students know, is Nisi Dominus. It is based on a passage in the Bible, somewhere between the book of Genesis and Revelations. You will find it. Just read the Bible, you'll find it. And I quote, I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing. Apart from me you can do nothing. That's the meaning of Nisi Dominus. John 15:5. I've made your work easy. No homework. This is a place for value addition. We talk a lot about adding value to coffee, cotton, tea. But the truth is the most important value addition should be to the human being. Japan does not have natural resources. They don't have oil. They don't have gold. They don't have copper. They don't even have the most fertile soils. But they have excellent human capital. Sometimes I ask myself, if we took all the Ugandans to Japan and brought all the Japanese to Uganda and then checked after 20 years, will Japan start looking like Uganda? Or will Uganda start looking like Japan? Find your own answer. But I think you know what it is like. It's important to invest in the human being because the nation's greatest wealth is its people. And the nation's greatest wealth is its youth, its young people like you. Because the future of any nation is built on the dreams of its young people. We have seen the exhibitions, electricity, building, plumbing. Dream big, because this country will be built on your dreams. The bigger your dreams, the better for us. And that is why I take this occasion to decry the brain drain that we are suffering. Every time I travel, I meet very bright Ugandans, North America, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, South Africa. In this country, we have a tough choice. Either your brain is in the drain, or you drain your brain to another country. So what will you do? Brain in the drain, or brain drain? I think most people choose brain drain. There are many people I went to school with here, they are serving outside Uganda. They are victims of brain drain. Because the alternative of their brains being in the drain is unthinkable. But now I'm in government, I'm not allowed to lament. I want to promise that I'll do something about it. Here are the remarks of the Right Honorable Robina Nabanja Majegere. Majegere means any road, any load. It's a term. And I read verbatim. I bring you warm greetings from His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Kibhabura Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda. He is aware of this great day that we celebrate today. I wish to sincerely apologize for not being able to join you here in person to celebrate with you this immense and huge milestone. 122 years of the existence of this, our great institution of learning, Namilyango College. I have asked one of your own OBs, the Honorable Nobert Mao, to represent me at this occasion. I'm very proud of him as one of the OBs of Namilyango College. Namilyango College was established by the Mill Hill Catholic missionaries from England on the 23rd of March 1902 and was the first secondary school in Uganda. First, it falls under the Catholic Diocese of Lugazi, whose shepherd is Bishop Christopher Kakoza. It was started to provide an education with a mission to provide high quality and responsible people for this nation. Hence your mission statement of education for responsibility. Later on, your founders also created a motto, Nisi Dominus, a Latin term meaning without God, nothing is possible. It is also found in Psalm 127. Over the last 122 years, Namilyango College continued to produce great men that have gone on to diligently serve Uganda and the world at large in different fields. This school has produced the likes of Honorable Bart Kadurebe, our Chief Justice Emeritus, Honorable Nobert Mao, DP President and also current Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Okoth Ochola, our recently retired Inspector General of Police, Professor Semakula Chiwanuka, former Minister of Health in Uganda. As the Prime Minister of Uganda and leader of government business in Parliament, I wish to take this opportunity to thank you, and on behalf of my boss, Sabalwanyi Kaguta Yoweri Museveni, for this focus on science, because as you all know, without science and other great innovations, we cannot develop faster. Today's anniversary is a moment for us all to celebrate, but most importantly, reflect on the importance of quality and relevant education. I wish to invite all the old boys of this great college to use their skills and innovations to contribute towards the success of important government programs such as BDM, EMYOGA, UPE, USE, healthcare programs, infrastructure development, science innovation, etc. On our part, I wish to assure you that the NRM government, led by our very able and strong man, His Excellency Kaguta Yoweri Museveni, is ready to support the college in its 10-year strategic plan, so as to ensure that it remains at the helm of education institutions in this country. I want to invite many young boys out there to aim high and join this school to guarantee themselves a brighter future, as there is already a clear testimony of the successes seen in the old boys that have gone through the gate of this college. Government is willing and open to listening to your great ideas to better this nation. Thanks again for inviting me, and I wish you many years of more progress. May our school continue to shine brightly for several generations to come. I say all this for God and my country. Nabanja Robina Majegere, Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Informally, she told me that she's preparing a package towards the endowment fund. I, being just a minister, I also carried something I had pledged earlier. So I will hand over my check of 5 million shillings. Now you can imagine what the Prime Minister will do. Thank you very much.